Welcome to this short practice for when you're feeling overwhelmed. My name's Katie, and I'm glad you're here. I'm going to choose a card. This deck of cards is Louise Hay's Heart Thoughts cards. So I'm going to choose a card for us to read. This one says, I am pure spirit. I recognize the true beauty of my being. I am the spirit of love shining brightly. I recognize the true beauty of my being. I am the spirit of love shining brightly. So we're going to start in a comfortable seated position. For our practice today, really the only thing that would be helpful would be a pillow. Doesn't have to be a special yoga pillow, just a pillow, couch pillow, bed pillow. But you can have that and you can come to sit on it. And if you don't have it, that's okay. So come to a comfortable seated position. Let your hands rest on your lap and allow your eyes to close. Feel your sitting bones nestled against the ground and allow your spine to reach up tall. Crown of the head reaches up. I am the spirit of love shining brightly. Take in a few deep breaths here. Maybe exhaling through the mouth. And feel your shoulders soften down away from your ears. So you're upright and tall but relaxed. And I want you to bring your awareness to the base of your spine. So think of your tailbone area. Just bring your awareness there. This is our root chakra. This energy center that helps us to feel grounded, feel connected to the earth, in our physical body. So I just want you to imagine the energy from your root chakra at your tailbone area, the base of your spine. Just imagine that energy coming down through your hips. So through both hips, down your legs, through your feet, and into the earth, deep down and into the earth. And then imagine you're pulling the energy from deep within the earth up through your feet, up into your legs, through your hips, back to the base of your spine, into the root chakra. Feeling grounded, rooted to the earth. And then allow your eyes to open. We're going to start with some gentle neck stretches. So I want you to let your hands just come down onto either side of you. We're going to sit tall. We're going to inhale. And then as you exhale, let your right ear go towards your right shoulder. And breathe. Just a couple more breaths. We're not forcing anything. We're just allowing. Yeah, and then keeping your head over to the side. I want you to inhale, and as you exhale, you're just going to start to turn your face down towards the ground. And then breathe. And we hold a lot of tension and tightness here, so as you breathe in, you're creating space. And as you breathe out, you're helping to breathe out some of that tension. Keeping your head to the side, we're just going to start to turn our face skyward. And breathe here. Turn your face forward. Inhale, lift up the head, and then as you exhale, over to the other side. Just finding your edge and then breathing. Feeling this length along the neck into the shoulder. Okay, from here we're going to keep our head to the side, start to turn your face downward. And breathe. Okay, keeping the head to the side, let's start to turn our face skyward. And then breathe. Okay, turning your face center, lifting up the head. Good. Okay, and then from here we're going to take some shoulder rolls. So I want you to lift the shoulders up towards the ears, squeeze them together on your back, and then softly release. So lift up, squeeze them together, and then release. And breathe. One more circle. Good. And then from here, I want you to bring your left hand to the floor and then start to walk it over towards the left. You're going to lift up the right arm. Inhale, reach it up. And then as you exhale, start to bend over towards your left. And breathe. And keeping both sides of your glutes grounded, chest open. And keeping the head in line with the neck rather than letting the head just hang. Okay, let's inhale to come up. I'm going to release that right hand down, walk it out. Next inhale, the arm lifts up, and then exhale over to the other side. And breathe. Breathe into that space you're creating. And we get overwhelmed, we get stressed, and then the breath gets shallow, everything kind of constricts. So you want to create space. Good, let's inhale to come up, exhale to release. Nice job. We're going to come for a child's pose. So you're going to come up, you're going to take your pillow, if you have it. You're going to have your big toes together, your knees apart. I want you to take your pillow, fold it in half if you're able. You're going to bring it, draw it between your legs. You're going to start to lower down. You're going to let that rest on your belly. You can either stack your hands and rest your forehead, or if you want to stretch your arms forward, you can. So you just make it your own here. I want you to feel a little supported with the pillow. I like having my forehead resting on my hands. And breathe. Just imagine sending some breath into that base of your spine, into that root chakra. I want you to breathe into the affirmation that it is safe for me to be here. It is safe for me to be here. Just feel that breath, like you're really embodied with your breath as you inhale, your whole body's just full of breath. It is safe for me to be here. Just a couple more breaths. Okay, from here, you're going to start to bring your hands under your shoulders. Start to walk your hands back, lifting up your chest, and you can just move your pillow to the side. We can use it later. And we're going to press up for a downward facing dog. So you're going to plant your hands. You're going to curl your toes under. And I want you to start to straighten your legs. They don't need to be all the way straight. You're just lifting up your hips, coming into more of a V position. And then I want you to just walk out the legs. So keep one knee bent and bring some more straightening into the opposite leg. And breathe. Relax your neck. You can gently shake your head yes, shake it no. And then switch. The other leg will straighten as the opposite knee bends. Relax your jaw. So taking any pressure off yourself to be any certain way here. And let's just pedal out the legs here. Just moving side to side. One knee bends and then the other knee bends. Okay, from here we're going to bring our knees back down and we're going to come into a pigeon position. So you can use your pillow here. I like having pillows and cushions, things to help support the practice. I'll show you from this side. So from your tabletop position, you're going to take your right knee and you're going to draw it between your hands. Get your hips set up and the top of the left foot is going to come onto the floor. Now, option here, you can take this pillow and bring it underneath that right glute. You can fold it once, you can fold it twice, and kind of set it underneath your hips. So that's one use for it. You can start to lower down. Maybe you lower down and stack your fists, rest your forehead. And you could also use that pillow underneath your chest. And breathe here. Get a sense that that left leg back is straight back behind you. So it's not out to the side. You're just straight back from your hips. Breathing into that base of your tailbone, that root chakra. It is safe for me to be here. Just grounded, embodied. You're drawing that energy from our mind, from the anxiety, and just drawing it into the body and breathing. You can gently shift your hips side to side if that feels right for you, or you can stay still. Taking a few more breaths. Okay, we're going to start to lift our head. Start to walk our hands back towards our legs, and I want you to stay upright here for a breath. You can take your fingertips, press into the fingertips, lift the chest. Lift your eyeballs. Good. And then from here, you're going to shift your weight to your right hip. You're going to bend that left knee up. And we're going to come back to our tabletop. And we're going to take a few rounds of cat-cow. So I want you to have your wrists underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. On the inhale, you're going to drop your belly, lift your chest, lift your tailbone and your gaze. And then as you exhale, you're going to round your spine. And then move in with your own breath here. Synchronizing the breath and the movement. Let's take one more. Okay, come into a flat back. And we're gonna come for our pigeon on the other side. So you're gonna be in your table, you're gonna take the left knee between the hands. You can set up your hips so that your sacrum is relatively even here. You can take a pillow, you can keep it flat or you can fold it and tuck it underneath that left side of your hips. And then we're gonna start to lower down and feel that right leg coming straight back from your hips, okay? And then you can make fists or flat hands and lower your forehead to the hands and breathe. I want you to open your jaw and stretch your jaw muscles. Open as wide as you can. And then release. And then breathe. Just a few more breaths here. And soaking it in. Okay, I'm going to start to gently lift your head. You're going to start to walk your hands back towards your hips. We're going to stay upright here. I want you to bring your fingertips like you are making a tent. And then press into the fingertips to lift the chest. Lift your eyeballs. Just a couple more breaths. Okay, you're going to release that. Both hands flat. Curl the back toes under to lift up. You're going to come to your table. We're going to just move your pillow to the side. And you're going to come down onto your back. I want you to stretch your left leg out straight. And then you're going to bend your right knee and draw it in towards your chest. You can interlace your fingers around the front of that right knee. Draw the knee in. And then as you inhale, let your belly expand. And then as you exhale, you're drawing the knee towards you. And it may be that your knee goes out a little more towards your armpit, and that's totally fine. Okay, so we want to draw it towards the chest, but if it naturally goes out a bit, that's a-okay. You can let your feet relax here for a few breaths. Back of your neck is long. You get some nice compression. So as you inhale, I want you to really let the belly expand. And then exhale, squeeze that knee in. I don't know, it's been years ago, but I read that like 60% of our serotonin is stored in our gut, maybe even a higher percentage. So you have this compression here with the belly and the leg, the belly against the leg. So and just take advantage of it with the breath. I like to picture all those little serotonins being released, those happy hormones. On your next exhale, gently start to release the knee, but you're going to take that right knee in your left hand. So left hand comes to the right knee, and then I want you to take your right arm and stretch it straight out from the right shoulder. You're going to inhale, and as you exhale, we're going to slowly start to take the right knee towards the left. The goal is not to get it to the floor. So I always like to take my right foot and tuck it behind my left thigh, just to use it as a little rest here. And then your right shoulder is going to roll towards the floor. So you can open up the chest here, right shoulder towards the floor. And then you're using that left hand to kind of open up into your twist. You're drawing down on the knee, and at the same time, your right shoulder's towards the floor. You can keep your gaze straight up here at the ceiling. for today, and then breathe. Send in some breath into your low back. Just a few more breaths. Okay, from here, we're gonna come back up. I want you to take your right knee back towards your chest again. And you're gonna bend that right knee so that the sole of the foot is towards the ceiling. You're gonna take the right hand. A gentler version is you can take a hold of the back of the right thigh and draw that thigh toward you, but out to the side this time. This is a half happy baby. Or you can take a hold of the outside edge of that right foot and hold it that way. So for this, we're gonna have the knee bent deeply, sole of the foot towards the ceiling, and the knee bends wide out to the side. Drawing down on that foot. Taking a few breaths here. Let your jaw relax. Okay, we're going to draw that knee back towards the center of our body, and then you're going to release. And we're going to take the left knee, draw it towards the chest, interlace the fingers around the front of the shin, drawing that knee in. And then you're working with your breath here. Expand the belly as you inhale, drawing the leg towards you as you exhale. Just a few more breaths. Wonderful. Okay, you're going to move the knee away from the chest a bit. Right hand, left knee. Left arm straight out from the left shoulder. Okay, so right hand, left knee. Left arm straight out from the left shoulder. We're going to inhale, and as you exhale, you're going to start to take the left knee over to the right. Okay, and then you can tuck the left foot behind the right thigh. Think of opening up your chest. So open the chest, left shoulder towards the floor. Gaze can stay straight up. And then you have this, a little bit of assist you're giving yourself with that right hand on the left thigh, while that left shoulder rolls towards the floor. And you see what feels right for you. You can keep the left palm on the floor, or you can turn your left palm up. Breathe. Just breathing into your twist from that hip to that shoulder. Good. On the next exhale, let's bring that knee back up to neutral. Come to a flat back. Okay, and then we're going to take that half happy baby. So option one, knee is bent. This time the knee definitely is out to the side. Sole of the foot is towards the sky. So knee bent, foot up. Option one, you can take a hold of the back of the thigh and use it this way. This is a happy baby. Okay, or option two, you're going to bring the arm to the inside of the left leg, take a hold of the outside edge of the foot. Okay, and you're drawing that left knee towards the floor, sole of the foot towards the ceiling. And breathe. Let's take in a few more breaths. Okay, on the next exhale, bring that foot back to the center. Release, stretch your legs out. Stretch the arms overhead. Full body stretch. Okay. You're going to bring your arms down along your sides. We're going to take bridge pose. So I want you to bend your knees. You're going to have your feet about hip bone distance. Okay? So we don't want our feet super wide and we don't want the feet together. You want to have them like hip bone distance. Okay? And you could reach down, see maybe you can touch the back of your heels with your fingertips. It just gives you a gauge for how close to have them. From here, you're going to start to lift your hips, and then you're going to start to walk your shoulder blades towards each other on your back. If you're able to, you can interlace your fingers. Otherwise, keep your palms flat on the ground. Okay, fingers interlace, shoulder blades walk towards each other even more. Create some space on the front of the throat. Shoulders relax towards the earth. Press into the feet to lift the hips. And then just breathe, opening it into the heart area, the chest. This inversion where the heart is higher than the head here. So just breathing into it, taking a few more breaths. Okay, one more inhale, and as you exhale, release your hands if you're holding them. Roll down slowly. I want you to bring your feet together into a reclined butterfly. Bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. With each exhale, feel the whole back line of your body relax. Relax in your face. Relax in your jaw. I'm going to read our affirmation today from Louise Hay. I recognize the true beauty of my being. I am the spirit of love shining brightly. Just being present with your breath. And sometimes when we're feeling overwhelmed, just taking a little time out and return to our breath. Being present with the breath. Being present for ourselves and letting yourself know that you got it. Sometimes it's helpful to talk to oneself, and you can say, I'm taking care of you. I see you. You're doing great. So all those words of affirmation, just like you would talk to your best friend, you can talk to yourself that way. I will take care of you. I love you. And very slowly begin to bring your awareness back to your physical body. You can bring your hands to your legs. Just connect with your physical body here for a moment. And then bringing the hands to the outside of the legs, just very gently help your knees come towards each other. You're going to roll over onto your side. You can make a little pillow for your head and rest here for a few moments. And then slowly begin to press yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Bringing your hands together in front of the heart, a little bow to that heart of yours, and having appreciation for yourself, for taking the time, for showing up to take care of yourself. It's really a win. And I'm so grateful that you decided to press play. I know when feelings of overwhelm are there, it can be not the most easiest time to take care of oneself. So I really applaud your just taking the time out to breathe, get connected to your body, and just take a little me time, a little downtime. And then we return to our life refreshed and more capable of handling it. So with gratitude, I thank you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.